Hi everybody, this is Amaya and we're going to be doing another Cooking Mama in Real Life episode. So, let's find something. Okay, we're going to make boiled rice and something else. That's going to be too short. So here we go. Yeah, you should always wash your rice. I know there's some people that don't wash their rice and like you always get at least in my opinion, you get a weird flavor. Woohoo! Boiled rice. Yeah, it was more so I can unlock some stuff because I don't really have much unlocked. Okay, we'll make instant ramen too. Easy enough. What? Okay. Woohoo! Oh my gosh! But at least I have new recipes, so at least next episode we'll have a little bit more in-depth things, but for now, let's make some boiled rice and instant ramen. Here's what we're gonna need. 1 cup of rice. I like to use Thai jasmine rice, but whichever your preference is fine. If you're not used to cooking rice, on the back of the bag there will be proportions of rice to water, just so you guys know. 1.5 cups of water and 1 teaspoon of salt. But before I add my water or salt, I'm gonna wash my rice. I usually do it about 2 or 3 times. Usually I just wash it until the water isn't foggy anymore. That's usually a good indicator that you're done. So if you have a rice cooker, then this would be the time when you would just put it into the rice cooker and just push the button down. But seeing as though I don't have one because they're kind of too expensive for me right now, I just have to use my pot. So just put everything into the pot. Go over to the stove and turn it on to very low. And if you turn it up too high, the rice will stick to the bottom and you'll just have an unpleasant mess afterwards. Okay, now that it's on the heat, you just leave it there and you put the top on. Don't stir it, don't do anything to it. Just put it on and kind of forget about it. Because if you stir it, it'll turn into gloopy, nasty, gooey, gummy rice, and you don't want that. And I've set a timer for 20 minutes. While that's going, let's get our instant ramen ready. So you guys can just use regular cup of noodles, but I had to go look a little bit harder, and thankfully the Asian food market has a lot of instant noodles. But this one's a Korean noodle and it's vegan and vegetarian, so if that's what you're looking for, then this is what the package looks like. I can't really pronounce it for you, so I'm sorry about that. But you could just, like, all the packages look the same, so that's what it looks like. So here's my bowl. You could just use a regular bowl, but I just like using bowls with lids because it steams the noodles better. But it doesn't really matter. It's not going to change anything. But just put the noodles in there. And they come with these cute little packets. This one's the broth, and then this one is like vegetables, like little carrots and stuff. And once that's all ready, all you gotta do is put the kettle on. Wait for it to boil, and then pour. Squish it down, and then put the lid on top. So just so you guys know, I added on 5 more minutes because all the water hadn't boiled into the rice. But now the rice is done after 25 minutes, and I turned the heat off, but I'm gonna leave it covered and just let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes. So there you have it, perfectly cooked noodles and perfectly cooked rice. So let's try the ramen. I've never had these noodles before, so let's see how they taste. Ooh, the broth is kind of spicy. And the noodles are very slurpy. If I had to give it 10 out of 10, I would give it 7 out of slurpability. And they're really chewy and nice. Like they're thicker than ramen noodles, so there's more of a bite to them. I like these. I'm gonna keep buying this brand. Here's the rice. Just typical rice. It'll be good to get some of the broth into here, flavor the rice up a bit. But yeah. That's it for Cooking Mama in Real Life today. Sorry it wasn't that impressive, but next time, since we unlocked some more better recipes, it'll be a little bit better. But that's it for now. I hope you guys have a really great day and eat some really yummy food, and I'll see you guys next time.